welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Join in, join in. Hi, how you doing? What is it? What do you want? Stop now. For baby.
You're talking to me as if
Hi, lovelies. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. See, I know I did not keep to my promise, the promise I made. My guy is awake. I didn't keep to the promise I made, and there is an explanation for it. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Please join in, and let me know where you're joining in from. Let me reposition this camera well. So, how are you doing? Let's have more people join so we can start, okay? Oh, it has been a very rough week for me. It has been an extremely rough week for me.
wait now.
I thought my son was going to sleep till I finished this live streaming, but then it seems impossible now, right?
Here's the other one.
The pack is under here.
Yeah, take.
Or you turn it inside a cup and just feed him with it.
Oh, no, I can give him like this.
Join in, join
Yeah, come.
in. So the plan was that from the 1st of February, I was going to take my YouTube channel seriously, especially my live stream. And I said here last time that I was going to come live every day, and then we'll pick a topic and talk about it. But then I haven't kept to that part, that bargain. And that's because the next day, the very next day I took it, I was sick. It started with my son. He fell ill, and then I was trying to, navigate. My son doesn't get sick. He doesn't at all. Even when he was a baby till he became a toddler, he has always been a healthy boy. So anytime he's feeling any discomfort, it gets us worried because he's not a sick child. He's never sick. So when he was sick, I was concerned, I was worried, I was scared. I haven't been that scared in a while because I haven't seen him in that state before. But we thank God that everything we're able to, overcome it all. And then, yeah, he's fine now. And I think 2 days after he fell ill, I took over. I was sick, I was throwing up, and all that. It was bad, and I had to go to the hospital. I took some IV and I had some injections to take. It was just a lot going on that period. Last week was hectic, even till yesterday. Yesterday was the last day I took my injection, so I'm just recovering now. And yeah, I'm happy that I'm in a better place and I'm stronger. So that's why we're going to kickstart this thing, no more wasting time. So let's talk about something interesting. Anytime you come online and you join in, then yeah, you just join in and join the conversation, okay? So a lot has been going on online, and I have been saying and it has been a lot. I've had my own thoughts about it, and um, many people had a lot to say when these things started happening. I'm sorry, my son is crying. What, baby?
Because the thing has finished.
Oh yeah, come. A bit, but even if I give him another one, that
It's not cold, Abby.
is not cold. Why are you smiling? I thought you were crying before. You're smiling now. So a lot has been going on online. I've had I have a lot to say about it. I've heard people with their own opinions about this particular issue I'm about to dive into. And it's not a new thing because it's quite common in our society. I don't know about other parts of the world, but in Africa and in Nigeria in particular, it is rampant. It is quite popular. It seems as if it has become normal, and then a lot of people are going through it and they are not talking about it, and they're fine. They're just there. So I thought to share my 1 cent about it. And yeah, you can join in the conversation if you have a different opinion or you have something to chip in. Just use the chat box and let us know your thoughts. Okay. So it was last month that I was going through my social media, Facebook in particular, and then I saw a video of um, a woman who was burnt by the husband and she passed on. Okay, I just want to be very careful with my choice of words. Yeah, because of YouTube policy and all that. So, yeah, she was burnt and she passed on. She couldn't make it. She did not survive it. And then when she was burnt, those that recorded, yeah, people recorded and filmed it. You could hear her say, oh, she was saying it in my dialect in Igbo, and then she was saying the journey of marriage, that this is what marriage has led her to, and marriage has killed her. Those were her words. And then so a few hours after she had that encounter, after she was burnt, she died. Yeah, so, and a lot of people had a lot to say about that incident. I had a lot to say about it. For one, I feel that, what is it, baby? I want to go and meet daddy. Yeah, go. I feel that for one, abuse should not be tolerated. And in Africa, in Nigeria in particular, it has become a norm. You find out that people are in abusive marriages and relationships and they find nothing wrong with it. It's not like they find nothing wrong with it, but they've gotten to a point where they just want to make their marriages and relationship work. Okay, and I do not understand. Marriage is supposed to make you better, happier, and more fulfilled. But then if the purpose of marriage is defeated, then there's no point. In Africa, in Nigeria, let me talk about the women now. Women are more tolerating. Women are more what's the word now, tolerating. That's the word I would use. They persevere a lot and they're able to take a lot of things. And then I think that strength has also become the weakness of a lot of women, because you find out that a woman is tolerating the excesses the abuse that comes with being married to some people, and then they tolerate, what is it, baby? Oh. So they tolerate all these things from men, from their spouses, their people they are in a relationship with, and they do not want to leave. Okay, what is it? So it's a lot. So when I saw that video online, I was angry. I was so upset. I was like, how do you put this kind of abusive marriage first before yourself? According to the story, it was said that she has had a lot of experiences with her husband. A lot of things I would not want to dive into here, but then she endured it. She wanted to stay in the marriage because of her children. She had 5 wonderful boys for him, and then she wanted to endure all the torture, all the abuse, everything he was bringing her way um because she wanted to make her marriage work. Okay, and then that's the stereotype, and the stereotype that comes with being divorced or being separated, especially in this part of the world, is annoying. Okay, a woman or a man leaves an abusive marriage, a marriage that is not working and cannot work because of some reasons that are valid, and then the society stereotypes them. They make them look like they're the bad guys. They do not want to associate with them. Nobody wants to be friends with divorcees or people that are separated, that have gone through abuse in their marriage, in their relationship. And it's bad, because that is one of the reasons why these people stay in this abusive relationship, in these abusive marriages, and they are comfortable there. It's not like they're comfortable, but it's like they don't have a choice. And then when they voice their grievances and their anger, their frustration to people out there, people tell them, oh, marriage is like that, you have to endure, for the sake of your children, just stay, don't worry, everything will be fine, it's just time, blah 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 blah, bulaba. And it doesn't really work. Let me tell you, you cannot effectively love somebody if you do not love yourself. The the love you have for someone is, what's the word now, should be, like when a cup is full and it overflows. That is how it's supposed to be when you're loving someone. It should be an extension. The love you have for someone should be an extension of the love you have for yourself. You cannot tell me you love someone when you do not love yourself. Trust me, it's impossible. You should be able to give yourself that same kind of love. And that is why people die, people lose their life in abusive marriages and relationships, because they put their life on the line just so that their marriages can work, and it shouldn't be so. I can never be an advocate for abuse of any sort, be it verbal, be it physical, be it emotional abuse. No one should be tolerated. A lot of people are losing their life on a regular because of abuse. We've heard stories, we've seen a lot of things, and it's bad, it's sad, it's really sad in our society, sincerely. And then I do not know how people endure in this abusive relationship. It's not like I do not know. Like I said earlier, it's because of how bad the society has painted divorce and separation. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying when the going gets tough in your marriage, you should just opt out. I'm saying if your marriage has become toxic, if it is abusive, trust me, the first thing you should do is be separated, at least for a while. Get your acts together. Nobody gives anybody an award for staying in an abusive marriage. At the end of the day, if that person loses his or her life, the other party moves on. except if they are caught, of course. But then you need to prove that they are guilty, right? The other party could actually move on. If you're actually living your life because of your children, and you're saying, oh, you want to stay in that marriage because you do not want your children, to grow up in a dysfunctional home where the father and the mother are not together. What happens if at the end of the day one of the partner dies because of abuse? The children will still have to live and cope. Okay, it's better to be separated, be alive, than to be in an abusive marriage. We've seen a whole lot of um stories about people that were in abusive marriages, people that were in abusive relationships that did not end well. We need to end that circle. Okay, the world is advancing, and I feel that we should also advance as the world is advancing. Gone are the days where we should endure abuse just because we do not want the world to look us in a certain way. Okay, when you are alive you can actually fight, but then when someone is gone. Okay, so that's why I feel that nobody should endure abuse. Please, if you're joining in, thank you for joining in. Please give this video a thumbs up and then join in the conversation. What do you think? What do you think is the reason why people stay in abusive marriages, abusive relationships, and then they do not want to leave? No matter how you advise them against it, they are there. There is no going back. Why do you think people stay in abusive marriages and relationships? I really want to know. Aside the fact that I know the society, there's this stereotype that comes with being in an abusive that comes with being what's the word now, a divorcee, or someone that is separated from his or her spouse. What other reason do you think there is that makes partners, people, decide not to leave abusive marriages and relationships? Let's make this interactive. I really want to know, because the stories I am seeing online, they are too much. They are too much, because I cannot understand how someone can set his own wife ablaze. I am still trying to understand the anger that will make you set somebody ablaze. You don't want to? Hmm? Let's make this interactive. Why do you think people stay in abusive marriages, abusive relationships, and no matter what you tell them, they do not leave? Why do you think that happens? I really want to know. Come down, let me wear your shirt. Wear your clothes. Come and wear your clothes. So I really want to know. One of the major reasons I just know is that stereotype. Aside that, I have not seen any reason why. Okay, some people stay because of their children. They say, oh, they do not want to leave their children, but that's not a reason. It's not reason enough. So why do you think people stay? I wear your shirt. Hmm. Bam, 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 bam. Hi, if you're just joining in, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know where you're joining in from, and then you can join in the conversation, because I really want this to be as interactive as possible. Okay, I'm going to be doing this every evening, so we'll pick a topic and talk about it. Today we're talking about abuse, and then we want to see, I want to know why you think people stay in abusive marriages, abusive relationships, and then no matter the advice they get, they do not leave. It's as if they are stuck with that person. No matter how much injury, how much pain the individual inflicts on them, they do not want to leave. They will not listen to you. At the end of the day, most of them end up, gone forever. And it is really sad. It is really sad. And abuse is not just, the women are not the only victims of abuse. Men also get abused, but the difference is that the men do not usually speak up. Okay, the men do not usually speak up, maybe because the society may perceive them as being weak, so they are usually quiet, they wallow in this abuse, and they do not speak up. So tell me, why do you think people, you know get abused, are in abusive marriages, abusive relationships, and they choose not to leave? Because it's a choice at the end of the day, right? And they just choose not to leave. Why do you think that happens? I want to know. So let's make this interactive. Let's make this interactive, okay? Let's make this interactive. Please, if you're just joining in, double tap on the screen so you can give this video a thumbs up, okay? Or there's an icon on top that you can just click on and give this video a thumbs up, so YouTube can recommend my videos for other people to, watch and join in, okay? And if you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Blessing Alex, a YouTuber based here in Nigeria, Abuja, okay? And you can go through my channel, check my videos. If that looks like something that resonates with you, please do to subscribe to my channel and give my videos thumbs up. Drop as many comments as you can, and let's get into this video, okay? So we're talking about abuse, and then we look, I don't want to say a case study. I do not want to make it sound like that, but then I'm talking about a particular woman in Nigeria, that I think in Anambra State, that was burnt, and she lost her life. She was burnt by her husband and she lost her life. And that's not the first time she has been abused by this man. She has been abused severally, and she chose to stay in the marriage. She refused to leave, and it ended up claiming her life. So I talked about how one of the reasons people do not leave abusive partners are because of the stereotypes from the society and how the society perceives them. So, what other reason do you think people stay in abusive marriages, abusive relationships that would not allow them leave no matter what? Why? Because it's becoming too much in the society. There is no year that goes by that people do not die because of abuse. I saw one, I think that was in December last year, that a man cut off the hands of his wife. Okay, I don't know what happened. I can't remember what happened, but then he cut off her hands. And you cannot tell me that he has not been abusing her prior to this time. And she has been staying in the marriage. She has been enduring in that marriage. And I do not understand why people stay in abusive relationships. I do not understand it. Let me carry you. Oh, so I do not understand it. I do not understand it. why people choose to stay in abusive marriages, abusive relationships. I remember making a video some years back where I talked about warning signals that you should look out for when you're choosing a partner, or when you're trying to, get to know someone that you like. And yeah, there are some things you should not ignore, and abuse is one of those things. I know people have the tendency to hide their true character and behavior and who they really are, but for how long? How long can you hide that you're an abusive person? It could show in your anger, it could show in your reaction to things. There is just clues here and there that you could pinpoint and see that this person, there's something about this person that is off. Or is it possible for someone to just hide their character throughout? Maybe you dated this person for, say, 2 years, let's say minimum of 1 year and above, and then this person eventually gets married to you, and it was after the marriage that you discovered that the person was abusive, or the person had some flaws that did not show when you were courting them. Is it possible? Is it possible? Because it's a lot. It is a whole lot, and people are suffering and dying in silence. And the painful part is, a lot of these abusive people know that it's not the abuser now, the abusee. What's the word? How do I put it? Those that are abused, they see videos online where people that were abused actually lose their life, and that should be a pointer to run. But then they still stay in these marriages, they still endure these marriages, and at the end of the day they lose their life. Okay, and it is so sad. It is so sad. Nobody should have the right to take the life of another person. Nobody should have the right to hit another person, especially someone that is not as strong as you are. It is not right. It is not right. Somebody gives you his daughter and trusts the life of his daughter into your hands. You're supposed to cater for this person. You promise the family that you take care of her. You promise the family that you'll be there for her, that you won't hurt her, you protect her. You're supposed to protect her from other people outside, and not be the one to inflict pain on this person. And one of the signs that you see in abusers is they find a way to pull people away from you. They push you away from family, from friends. The person is just on his own or on her own, and then that's when they can inflict enough pain on that individual. If someone has entrusted their child to you, if someone has entrusted their baby to you, there is no right, you do not have any right to cause that baby or that person pain. How do you claim to love somebody? You claim that you love this person too much that you cannot, do without this person. You want to do life with this person, and then after you get married to this person, you cause the person pain. I do not understand how that equates to love. I do not understand. I'm sweating. The heat here. Woo. So I do not understand how that equates to love, because I don't know how you can love someone and cause them pain. Love is supposed to be love is supposed to be kind. Love is supposed to be sweet. Love is supposed to be understanding, because every individual comes with their own flaws. They are not perfect. Okay, but then love is supposed to understand that even when we sometimes unknowingly hurt each other, we did not do it because we wanted to hurt each other. Okay, love is not supposed to inflict pain on the other person. How do you derive pleasure in causing bodily pain to your partner, to someone you claim to love? How do you How do you sleep at night knowing that the person that his or her family entrusted into your hands cries every night because you beat them? How? I don't understand. I do not understand how abusers feel. I have never been abused before, and then my heart goes out to those who are in abusive marriages, abusive relationships, and they are not even thinking of a way out. They do not know the way out. And it's so sad that in this part of the world, people die on a daily because of abuse. And it's so sad. It is so sad. Okay. And the society needs to do better. The society really needs to do better. It really needs to do better, because people are really suffering in silence. People are really suffering in silence, and they cannot voice out their opinion to anybody because of the fear of being judged. And it shouldn't be like that. You should be a safe haven for people. Someone should be able to confide in you and not feel some certain type of way when they do confide in you. Okay, but then, welcome to this part of the world. Please double tap on the screen if you're just joining in, and let me know where you're joining in from. You can join in on the conversation. We're talking about abuse and how to, come out of it. How to come out of it. Okay. So that is it. It is really sad. Say they stop doing that. It is really sad. Really sad. And at the end of the day, those you leave behind will face the consequences of your actions or inactions, right? So I just feel that there is one answer to abuse, just one solution to abuse. I do not know if there are other solutions, but this is the one I know of, and that's the one I'm going to be speaking on. So the solution I know to abuse is RUN. Run as fast as you can. Run. That is the answer to abuse. Do not give excuses for anybody. Yes, some people say, oh, it's because he just lost his job and then it's getting to him. That's why he hits me. Do not give any excuse for abuse. Do not. The answer to abuse is run as fast as your legs can carry you. As fast as your legs can carry you. Don't stay in any marriage that is abusive, whether physical, whether emotional abuse, whether psychological abuse. Do not stay in any marriage or any relationship that is abusive. Don't do that. Don't do that. Put yourself first before any other person. I mean, any other person. If you're thinking of your children, you need to be alive to even think about them. Because once someone is gone, that person is gone. You have no control over what happens here on earth. Okay, so if you still want to be in control, in charge of your children's life, then run. That is the answer for abuse. Don't stay there and think about what the society will think. They don't care about you. What matters is you and you alone. Okay, so once someone is faced with this kind of abuse, the only answer is to run. Yes, that is the answer. That is the answer. And trust me, you will look back and thank yourself for living. You will thank yourself for living. Marriage is sweet. Marriage is the most beautiful thing on earth. I didn't know till I got married. Marriage is the most beautiful thing, the most beautiful institution on earth. But then, it should be beautiful, right? Marriage should not be a place where people are scared to go into. Marriage should not be full of hate. Marriage should not cause one pain. Marriage should give one peace. Marriage should make one better. There are some issues that comes with being married, some differences between spouses that are resolvable. Okay, I am of the opinion that when things are going a certain way, people should sit down and talk about it. But then when it comes to abuse, there is nothing to say. Run. I'm telling you, run. Run. Do not even look back. Don't look for your slippers. Just run as fast as your legs can carry you, because that's the best you can do at that point. Okay? That's the best you can do at that point. The world will adjust your decision. The world will have to adjust. You need to be alive. You need to think clearly to make decisions right. And then the only way you can do that is to live. Don't endure the excesses, the bad manners, the abuse of some individuals just because you want to make your marriage work. Please don't. Please don't. Enough of enduring abuses in marriages. Enough of it. We've heard enough. We've seen stories. I've cried watching some stories, and it's so sad. And when you check the pattern, you discover that these people have been abused for years and they were just enduring it. Don't do that to yourself. You are precious. You're someone's child. If nobody values you, you need to give yourself some value and live. There is no award at the end of the day that is given to people. Oh, you had the best marriage, or oh, you endured in your marriage. You endured. You are a warrior for enduring. My English. I shouldn't say some word right. Nobody gives you an award for being person. No. Nobody gives any woman an award that says, this award goes to so 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 for being the most enduring, the most what's the word now, the most patient woman on earth for enduring all the beating. I even hope they can live long to see that kind of award, because most people that abuse do not live to tell the story, right? And then some of the partners that abuse these people, they go scot-free. Nobody holds them accountable. Nobody holds.
Like that.
The heat is too much.
You come and lie in that.
So I'm back. I had to take my son in to lie him down. He slept off. The heat here is too much. So as I was saying, that is the advice I can give to anybody in an abusive marriage, in an abusive relationship, okay? Let me set this camera well. So that is it. The only answer is to flee. Run. The Bible says flee. Flee. Do not look back. So that's the highest thing, the advice I can give to anybody. Okay. Marriage is, I will keep saying it, there's sweetness in marriage. A marriage between two people that understand each other, two people that are committed to loving each other, they are committed to, bringing out the best in each other. Not two people that want to tear each other down. Marriage should not be that hard. It shouldn't be. So let's break this stereotype. And to the society out there, if you have friends, if you have family members, if you have people around that are in abusive marriages, please do not make it difficult for them to make a decision. Do not make it difficult for them to move on. Don't give unsolicited advice telling them that, their father, their mother lived in the marriage like that and she made it work. She did not make it work, she endured. Marriage should not be endured, marriage should be enjoyed. Okay, so we should not make it hard for people in abusive marriages, abusive relationships to come out of it. I can never be an advocate for abuse. I can never be there. I cannot even have a friend that is in an abusive relationship or marriage and keep quiet about it. Me, I will tell you. I'll tell you because I care about you. I care about you a lot. And I want to see things work out for you. So also, if you have family members, if you have friends that are in this kind of situation, please do not make it hard for them. Do not make them feel like they are losing their minds when they want to leave. Help them. No marriage or relationship should be endured. Let's not make them feel like, oh, they are bad people because they couldn't make their marriages work. Marriage is hard work. You need to put in the work, but then you should not tolerate abuse at all, at all. It should not be tolerated on any level. Life, none at all. Okay, no marriage at all is worth your life. So that is it. And then to the abusers, if you know someone, because I do not want to believe that people that are listening to me are doing that, okay? So let's even assume that you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that is an abuser. Seek help. Seek serious help. Sometimes these people that abuse women cannot even fight their fellow men, right? They just prey on weak women that cannot fight for themselves and then make them a subject of their abuse. You need to seek help. I do not know what is going on in your head that makes you think that it's fine to hit someone's child or verbally abuse them. But you need to seek help before you do something that will put you in danger. Okay? Seek help. Get professionals. We have counselors, we have therapists. If there's something from your past that is messing up with your mind, that you need someone to talk to about it, then by all means, please seek help. Don't inflict injury on people because of the injury or the pain you have faced in the past. They are not the reason why you faced that. You see, some people, because they've been in bad relationships all their life, they've not had a pleasant relationship. So, because of the build-up of anger and all that, they inflict it on an innocent person. Who sends you message? That is why I always say that it's important for you to heal from your past relationship, past pain, past hurts, before you enter into another relationship. So you don't go into another relationship with the baggages from your past. So you don't inflict pain, you don't bring all the garbage and dump it on another person. You need help, you need to heal, you need to get yourself back. It is really important. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys today, and hopefully tomorrow we'll talk about another interesting topic. I will try and be sourcing out for things that we'll talk about. And if you know something that you would like us to talk about, please drop it down the comment section. I'll be sure to make my research on it, and then tomorrow we'll have a conversation about it. If you're just joining my channel, please do well to check my channel, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, drop nice comments for me, and then, yeah, let this not be the last time I see you on my live stream. I saw a lot of people. Please let us keep it coming. Keep it coming. Support your girl. Okay, so I'll try as much as possible to come live tomorrow, and then we'll talk about something different. I hope we're able to learn one or two things. Like I said, my YouTube channel is going to be more motivational. I won't come sit down here and not have anything to talk about. We'll talk about everything, trending gist to whatever it is you want us to dive into. We'll do that on my live stream, and I trust God to help me. Yeah, I trust God to help me. I hope network is fair. I hope there is light. So those are the three factors now here, and yeah, that is it. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go over to my page. You're already on my page, right? Go over to my channel, check my channel out, check my videos. I have vlogs, I have cooking videos, I have sit down videos, I have motherhood videos, a lot, relationship videos, a whole lot. My channel is a lot. So if there's anything that resonates with you on my channel, please do it to watch it, drop a nice comment, share my videos, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and yeah, that is it. And I'm still blessing Alice. I'm a wife, I'm a mom of one handsome baby boy, Zayden. And yeah, I'm a teacher by profession. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, right? Yeah. So that is it about me. I'll see you guys in my next video. That's tomorrow, hopefully. I see you tomorrow. And then we'll talk about something interesting also. Thank you so much to all those that were able to join in, all those that joined in the conversation, all those that learned something. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my live stream tonight. And yeah, I'll see you in my next stream. I love you. Bye.